It is me, the Moonchild. Child, do I need my hair moisturized? My bad. But I had posted on both of my personal social media accounts that I wanted to do a Q&A session for my channel. So here are all the questions that people asked me. I don't know what's in here. I don't know what's what. So we're just gonna shake it up so y'all don't think I'm cheating. And the first question is, how can I improve my surroundings? Honestly, the only thing that I would want to change, I would just want to have a room that is like specifically dedicated to me working, dedicated to me meditating, and dedicated to like me working out and stuff like that. Like other than that, I feel like my surroundings are wonderful. Like I said, that would literally probably be the only I would probably live by water. I miss my apartment that where I could used to walk to the lake, but other than that, honestly, my surroundings are nice. So my main thing would be to just have a room dedicated specifically to, just one room. I can section it off how I want to, but just meditating, working, and working out. So the next question is, how do I practice self-love? Well, I probably do what a million and one other people do. I do simple things like facials. I meditate, of course. I started working out again recently, which is a form of self-love. I understand that, a lot of people feel like there's nothing wrong with being a BBW. I get that. The majority of Americans are overweight. I also feel like, hey, there is absolutely nothing wrong with being healthy. So that right now is my number one priority on how I'm practicing self-love. I am losing weight. I am getting fit. I am taking care of myself so I can be here for a long time, so I can continue to practice self-love. Speaking of self-love and exercising, my next question is, how many times did I exercise this week? 3. I did not exercise Sunday. I exercised twice yesterday, once in the morning and once in the evening once I stopped working. I exercised this morning. I'm going to exercise again because I posted on my social media channel yesterday, both my Facebook pages, that I would do a squat for every comment that I got. I think I'm up to about 500 or 600 now, so I'm going to start that tonight. I also posted that I will do 10 crunches for every comment that I got. I'm pretty sure I'm up to about 900 or so. So I plan on attempting to get these done before the week is over. I am going to take them down after 24 hours has passed. It's almost that time. Goodness gracious. My Facebook friends don't love me right now. But I do plan on getting all of those done before the week is over. And I'm going to post every time that I do them on both of my pages. So, hey, it's a good way to practice that self-love I was just talking about and working out. Do I spend quiet time in nature? So I don't know how many people that I personally know are following my YouTube page, but those people that know me know I absolutely love nature. Like that goes back to what I was saying earlier about I would change the fact that I would want to live near water again. I miss my apartment where I could just go walk to the lake. I used to go to the lake in the morning before work, right after work, at night when I couldn't sleep, which was often. I would go do yoga by the lake. I would go on my off day and just spend 2-3 hours. Like I love water. I absolutely love water. It brings me such peace. Man, does it bring me peace. Besides water, I love nature. Absolutely love nature. I love going out for walks. I love going to the park. I love going hiking. I love nature. I love everything about nature except for bugs and heat. Seeing as how I'm in the Mid-South now, those are two things that I absolutely cannot avoid. So I'm trying my best to learn to live with them, even though yep. If I had my choice, I would not be bothered with either one of them. But it is what it is. Next question. Have I ever thought about being a coach or a mentor? And please forget the fact that one of my hands is polished, the other one is not. I got lazy and didn't feel like repolishing this one. I have actually thought about being a life coach before. I enjoy helping people, and people gravitate towards me when they have questions about pretty much anything. I've thought about it. Honestly, it's something that I still think about from time to time. I might choose to pursue it in the near future, but I've definitely thought about it. Oh, let's continue. Next question is, who inspires me? So I have two old managers back in Michigan. And they're actually both of the managers that I had at Sleep Number. They inspired me. Both of them inspired me in a different way. I absolutely, positively love and appreciate both of them because they both inspire me in their own way. Both of them, honestly, still we connect on a regular basis. They both always push me to do better. They both always push me to pursue my dreams. One of them more so than the other one, but they both push me to do better in my life and to be happy. So I definitely appreciate them for that, seriously. I have friends who inspire me. I have friends who inspire me for different reasons. I'm not even going to say friends. I have friends and acquaintances that inspire me for different reasons. I have friends that inspire me because I see how hard they push to make their dreams come true and to make all their, everything that they want to achieve, they achieve it. And that honestly inspires me. Unfortunately, I've lost a few people that are like that. They recently passed away within the last year and a half. I still have other ones that are like that. I do follow them on social media. We may not talk often because we're doing our own things, but they inspire me so much. Like, I literally just look at them and I can remember, just even with my weight loss. He's not necessarily a friend or acquaintance, but I have this guy on social media back when I used to wear fake hair. I can't even say fake hair. Just back when I used to wear weave. He used to sell weave. He used to sell like Victoria's Secret stuff, blah, 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 blah. He was overweight. Like, he was morbidly obese. And if I was to show y'all a before and after picture of him, like, he's one person that truly inspires me, not only because of his health journey, but just, again, he pushes himself so hard to achieve whatever he wants to achieve. He went from selling Victoria's Secret and weave and all this other type of stuff to selling health products to actually help other people to get healthy. And I just see where he was and I see where he's at and I see where he honestly has the potential to be. And I know that he sees it too, but I love that about him. And that inspires me so much. I have friends and associates that inspire me for different reasons. They inspire me because they're pretty much like what I don't want to be. And I know that sounds bad, but I see that things may not be going their way. I see how they're sad all the time or how they're struggling, and that's a reminder for me to, get my stuff together and keep my stuff together so that way I don't have to go back down that road. I'm not saying like I ain't never been there, because please believe I have spent many days, many nights crying, depressed, just all types of stuff throughout my life. But the reminder for me that I don't want to go back where I was. So it is what it is. How do I practice forgiveness? So, my main thing that I'm working on right now is that I am working on forgiving myself. That's like the number one thing, because I can't forgive other people if I don't even know how to forgive myself. So my number one thing right now is I'm working on forgiving myself. When things don't go my way, I get really upset with myself, and I'm really hard on myself. So yeah, right now my number one thing is I'm learning to forgive myself. And sometimes I just talk it out with myself, sometimes I write it out. It just really just depends. But right now that's how I'm working on forgiveness. I'm gonna do a few more, than I've got other stuff I gotta do right now, but I am gonna come back and do more of the video later. But next question, do I forgive myself easily? I don't. Like I just said, I'm really super hard on myself, and I need to stop that, because I know that, things don't always go people's way all the time. I know that we all have crossroads. I know we all have bump in the road, so forth and so on. Sometimes that's comforting, sometimes that's not. Sometimes I just want things to go perfectly and to just really go my way. And again, when they don't, I'm hard on myself. But I'm working on it. I'm working on forgiving myself better and better every day. So these questions. So next question. Where did I find peace with myself? So story time. I used to live in a motel. I probably lived in that motel maybe about a good 5 or 6 months. Clearly I was going through a lot at the time. But yeah. So again, I was just going through a lot of the time, and at that time, while I was going through what I was going through, I was still working every single day. Well, not every single day, but most days. I was still working 5-6 days a week. I would still go to work, and of course, had to pretend like nothing was wrong. Had to punk face everything. But when I would get back to that hotel, when I tell y'all, I would cry every day when I walked back in there. And I would just try to have my friends would try to inspire me, like, well, this is your own place, and this and that. And I'm like, but it's not my own place. Like, I get where they were coming from, and it was coming from a good place, but it wasn't mine. It wasn't my place. I used to go to work smelling like smoke every day. Like, I used to go to work smelling like cigarette smoke every day. And I had a short period of time in my life where I smoked cigarettes. I have stopped smoking cigarettes for so long now, and it used to just be hurtful. It literally was hurtful that I would be at work, helping people, talking to people, being in people's faces. I smell like cigarettes, knowing that I don't smoke. Of course, they didn't know this, so they probably just, they probably thought it was me and that was smoking. But me knowing that I didn't smoke was so depressing and so sad, because I would literally just walk around pretty much all day. Probably by the time my shift was over, it would finally start to dissipate, or I got used to it, and then I would go back to the motel, and it would be this strong aroma of cigarettes again. So yeah, that is honestly why I learned to have peace with myself, though. It was literally one day I just got tired of crying. I got so tired of just being hurt all the time and crying that I just I basically just had to stop myself and remind myself why I love myself, why I was at the motel, and just remind myself where I came from, because that wasn't the worst of my life. So remind myself where I came from, remind myself of where I wanted to go in life. And that is where that's literally why I learned to love myself. And I'm not saying that I didn't love myself before that, but that was like a key thing for me. So Do I feel lonely most of the time, or am I okay with being alone? So I am alone most of the time. Good majority throughout the week, I am by myself, and I am okay with that. Do I always prefer it? No. But does it make me feel lonely? No. Because again, with the, the whole motel thing, that kind of taught me that it taught me to be okay with being alone. It taught me to be okay with, not necessarily having people that I can talk to or run to when I just need to talk, a shoulder to cry on if I need help or anything like that. I have way more of those people now, mind you. But back then, I may have had, I thought I had two. One of them showed me that I only had one. So, well, no, at the time, I think I thought I had three. Two of them showed me that I only have one. So, well, back then, I ended up only having one. But I still, right now, I have maybe three people, maybe, that I know that if I need something, even if it's something as simple as I just want to talk, I just need a shoulder to cry on, whatever, I have three people that I know that I can go and talk to. I have three people that I know that I can ask for help no matter what it is, so forth and so on. If I need it and they can help me, they will. And it's the same way, vice versa. If they need it and I can help them, I will. So, next question. How do I deal with stress? So, I isolate myself. I don't like being around people and I'm upset if I'm stressed or anything like that. I don't like bringing other people down if I'm feeling down. So I will usually try my best to isolate myself. Again, working out helps. Working out really helps. Going out for walks, being in nature, that helps. Talking it out with my friends, or just talking to my friends. I don't even have to talk about what's bothering me, but just talking to my friends in general, that helps. So, yeah. One more. Do I feel love? I always feel love. I always feel love because I know that I absolutely positively love myself. And there has been a few times as of recently where I've had to remind myself of that, but I love myself so much. I love myself so much now. Like, it is so crazy and amazing just thinking back about all the things that I've been through and how things may not necessarily be going the way that I planned being down here. But I remind myself that I love myself. And I have other people that love me too. So I appreciate them in any and every way possible. So, yes, I love myself. So do I feel love? Yes, I love myself, and I know that I have other people that love me. So until next time, I still have more questions left, so I'll probably do another Q&A session. But I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Peace. And don't forget to love on purpose, y'all.